If people haven't figured it out yet, the radical left has invaded the entire autism industry. Okay, all these groups on Facebook, for the most part, they're all radical left. If you open your mouth in some of these groups and you mention that you're vaccine injured, that's what caused your Asperger's or autism, they attack you right out the gate. RFK is the enemy. Vaccines are 100% perfect. They don't cause anything. But yet, what they're trying to do right now, and I'm trying to explain to everybody that every autistic brain, every Asperger brain is completely different. What one autistic person is capable of is going to be far different from what I'm capable of. We're all different, but yet we got radical left right now in these Facebook groups trying to create this idea of autism and Asperger's. They're trying to create this one-size-fits-all bucket for everybody to jump into. And I'm telling them, you know what, the fuck I am. I'm not jumping into that bucket. They want me to label myself Asperger's. Go out in the world and put a label on myself. Put a T-shirt on, and expect the world to bend over and kiss my ass. It doesn't work that way. I can't change the environment. What I need to do is change myself to fit into the environment. When you're autistic or Asperger's, you're not different. You're not less. You're different. We're all different in our own regards, but yet people don't understand themselves. How many autistic people or Asperger people out there actually understand themselves? Put up your hands. I'm willing to bet it's very few. I'm willing to bet very few of you understand why you have these behaviors in the first place. But I can explain it to you using psychology. If you want to talk, I'll leave my email address down below as well. It's robert@yourdogIsNotBroken.org. Since I joined the autism community, I've got a dozen conversations going on with people. I love talking to people. I love conversing with people. I love explaining to them, this is what makes you you. And I'm trying to get them to a point, meditate. Sit down, shut off the world, go somewhere in the middle of nowhere, meditate. Find your peace. Find your calm and get into your own head and try to figure yourself out. Because once again, if you don't understand yourself, then you haven't got a snowball's chance in hell of explaining your Asperger's or autism to the world. I can explain what it's like to me being Asperger's to the world. Can you? And that's the problem. Nobody understands what it's like to be autistic. Even autistic people don't understand what it's like to be autistic. But yet we got a bunch of radical leftists out there that are telling you point blank, this is what you're supposed to be. And they're screwing everything up. And let me tell you something, it's getting people killed. Have you seen the suicide rate in the autism world today? It's scary. Millions of dogs as a result of applied behavior analysis, millions of dogs have been behaviorally euthanized as a result. People's lives are destroyed. Well, it's no different in the autism community. But we're not eating kids. They're being eaten themselves. They're behaviorally euthanizing themselves as a result of all this garbage. People, this stuff needs to stop. We need to actually come up with a definition of autism and understand that not every autistic brain is the same. I did a blog on Lucy, the young piano player. And that's what, stories like that really get my juices flowing. The stories like that I really, really love because Lucy is autistic. She's also blind, but she's learning to play the piano. She just understands the piano. I couldn't possibly figure out the depths of Lucy. We're both autistic, but she's completely different from me. And she's fascinating. Every autistic brain is fascinating. I love reading autistic blogs. That's where the truth really comes out. But yet again, when I'm reading autistic blogs, these people that are writing these blogs do not understand themselves, and I can actually clearly tell that. They don't understand what autism has done to them. They can't differentiate what's actually them versus autism. I understand now what part of me is Asperger's, what Asperger's drives in me, compared to what I actually am. And somebody actually asked me one time, a long time ago, if they could actually cure autism, would I take it? And let me tell you something, man, that set my Asperger brain on its ass. That sent me down a rabbit hole that took me a while to get through. Because I came to the conclusion, what would I be without it? There's a lot of things that I can't do as a result of Asperger's. I can't sign my own bloody name. I couldn't draw you a picture. I couldn't write you a poem. There's a lot of things that I couldn't do. And I don't dwell on that. You know what? I can't do it. I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm going to focus, take all that energy that people are wasting on things that they can't do and invest it into the things that I can do. Okay? I found my state of peace. I found my calm. And that's what every autistic should look for, should strive for. Find your peace. Find your calm. If you want to talk, my name is Robert. My email is robert@yourdogIsNotBroken.org. Contact me.